Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? Um, I'm starting the stream a little bit earlier though, later than I had said I would start it. I'm still figuring out my schedule, and I think that a 9 p.m. start for me on most nights is a little bit too late. So I'd like to maybe do 8 p.m. starts as much as possible. Yesterday was 8:30, and that was a good time, but I think 8 might be better. And tomorrow it's going to be even earlier. Tomorrow I'm starting at 7, but I'm streaming in French. Tomorrow's stream is going to be all French, and that'll be the case every Wednesday from now on. It's something I was kind of worried about trying out before because I thought it might really split my audience, and it might. But I I'd like to try it, and I do have a lot of viewers who are French speakers, and it's also good practice for me to improve my French that way. So I thought, why not? So today I went to see Oppenheimer at the cinema, which was incredible. Um, Even though it's kind of a subject that I don't know, I didn't think I'd be very interested in it, or I'd be a little. I don't know. I wasn't sure how I would see it. Sometimes, like a lot of films that focus on like one specific historical figure can be a little. I don't know. Sometimes they can be might not be that interested, but I was. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was beautifully shot. I thought the acting from everyone was incredible. The script was great. The editing was spot on. The music was excellent. Really the only, if I had to criticize it for something, it'd be two things. One, just that it's long, but it felt like it justified its length. So I'm not gonna harp on about that too much. Plus, even though I barely slept last night and like I thought I would struggle with a 3 hour long movie, it was all right. I mean, I needed the bathroom halfway through, which hasn't happened in a while in the cinema, and I was like, oh. But I managed to make it till the end. And the only other criticism, and this is more of a real criticism, is some of the nudity in it felt a little unnecessary, maybe. But maybe it's just me. Like sometimes I feel that way, and the there's one scene in particular where I just felt like, oh, this is kind of awkward, which I guess it's meant to be, but I just thought filming that scene must have been really awkward. But that really is the only criticism I have against it. It was an excellent film. Absolutely will not compare it to Barbie because those films are like the only thing they have in common is the release date. They are just totally different kinds of films, totally different in genre, in topic, everything. But I've enjoyed both, and now I've unlocked the Barbenheimer achievement. So whatever that means, I've got it. But yeah, it was interesting. It was really interesting, and I have sort of mixed views about that subject because one of my ex-boyfriends in Japan is from Nagasaki, so he's got stories to tell. And then on the flip side, the Dutch side of my family, they were imprisoned in camps in Indonesia during World War II, and that was not great. So I kind of feel a little bit split down the middle when it comes to how I feel about those bombings, and like, were they necessary, were they not? And that's something that the film does a really good job at, sort of like asking that question. I thought that was really good because I really just felt like it was going to just focus on, the events and, maybe the science behind it and the discovery and the research, like all those things. But I did not think it would really ask the moral questions, and I'm really glad it did. I'm also really glad that it didn't really answer them, because I don't think a film should answer those questions. So yeah, it was great. I highly recommend going to see it. Just make sure you've used the bathroom right before you go in. So that is my news for today. Not really a whole lot. I did not sleep last night. Well, at all. I don't know why. I was very hot. Like, it's not even that warm right now, but it's very humid. But last night I was really, really warm. Like I think I felt like I was feverish, even though when you're feverish usually you feel cold. But I felt like my body was really hot. Like I'd gotten a sunburn or something, even though I've barely been out in the sun. So anyway, hopefully I'll sleep a little better tonight, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to have tonight's stream start a little bit earlier, in the hopes that I can maybe end it a little bit earlier as well. But yeah. Also, today is a holiday here, which I was not expecting. I did find out last night during the stream with Rodrigo, who reminded me of that fact. So it is Assumption, which I'm guessing is a Catholic holiday. But I don't know, because I'm not Catholic. Let's look it up. Assumption. Assumption of Mary. Okay, it is a Catholic holiday. Figured as much. It very much sounds like, it's a Virgin Mary holiday. Well, that answers that question. And I don't celebrate that, so... what was interesting is, so we went downtown to go see the movie, and tons of people out, even though like shops are closed and everything, and like there's stuff to do downtown even when shops are closed. But usually when it's packed, it's because the shops are open. That's the main shopping area in Brussels. It's like downtown. But there are tons of people, but I think mostly tourists. A lot of tourists around Brussels this time of year. Which I guess is a good thing. I've never been a big fan of tourists. It depends on the type of tourist, but I guess they're an essential part of the economy. I guess I'm a tourist sometimes too. I've traveled. Anyway, it's a little bit quiet here tonight, so I'm just gonna launch the game. We're gonna be playing The Sims 4 tonight. I was going to run a little poll to see if you wanted me to build something or play with an existing family. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Though I would like to, I kind of am feeling building. So I think I'm going to start with that, and then see how far we go, and then maybe play with a family. Or with my sim that I made in the game for me. So let me launch the Sims. I still have not gotten Ranch, the Ranch Living or whatever it's called, the latest expansion pack. It is 40 euros, and I am never again spending 40 euros on any expansion pack for The Sims, because it is ridiculous. There's like 50 expansion packs in that game. And sure, according to Origin, I've played The Sims 4 for a total of 429 hours, I think now. I still don't think it justifies however much money I've spent on expansion packs and whatnot, despite me getting them almost exclusively on sales. and very gradually over the years. All right. Let's switch to the game. Okay. Should all be seeing the game now. I'll just go to resume. I quickly want to show off this family that I made and this house that I made because I'm kind of proud of it. It is available in the gallery. It should be. But it's basically, I did this whole like 50s style family and made them all black and white and made the house black and white, at least the interior, without any mods or anything. I just did it using like what was at my disposal from all the packs, and it's almost like completely black and white. Obviously anything they bring or create is gonna add color, so there is some color here and there, and some items it's just impossible to find a purely black and white version of, so I try to do it as well as I could. Like I have a training a potty for training the kids to use the potty, and that's pink because honestly there was no other option. Trusty notepad in hand, it's time for Harry to go to work at the lab. Maybe it's the day for major breakthrough. Care to join them? Send alone. I don't want to go to work with him. So we've got we've got Charlotte Jones, Harry Jones, Harriet Jones, and Tommy Jones. And this is their house, and it's, as you can see, pretty much all black and white. Except for this computer. I don't know why I have this computer here. I'm gonna remove this computer and replace it with a computer that's not, or can I change the color maybe? No, it still has that horrible green. I'm gonna place it in the inventory because I think this is a special item and I don't wanna lose that. But we do need a computer, unfortunately, for the job that he has. And I really want one of these old school computers, but they're locked and I could cheat, but I'm not going to because I haven't yet and I would rather not. So we could use a typewriter. Let's use a typewriter one because then it kind of almost looks like, hi, hello, Seigneur. I'm good. I'm a little bit tired. Went to see Oppenheimer today, and did not sleep very well last night at all. How are you doing? I'm just playing Sims, and I'm playing. For now, I'm gonna start building something new. But I'm playing with a family called the Joneses, and they're all black and white in their black and white home, which I made myself as well as I could using existing items, no custom content or anything. And I thought it was kind of cool. It was one of those things where I just had this idea, and I was like, I'm going to try to execute it, and just went with it, not even knowing whether or not I could actually pull it off. And then in the end, I mostly pulled it off. Doing great. Just finished a game of Remnant 2 with some friends. I have never played Remnant 2. Is it good? What kind of game is it? I feel like I should know this. It sounds very familiar. Did you enjoy the holiday today, Seigneur? Do anything fun besides playing Remnant 2? Okay. This household is cute, and I like it a lot, but I want to build something. That's what I feel like doing today. So we're gonna go to manage worlds. I already saved. Don't need to save again. I keep forgetting that I can just save as I exit, but oh well. Alright, let's choose a world first. It's kind of a Dark Souls with guns instead of swords. Okay, that does not sound like my kind of game, to be honest. Okay, so I have two concepts. I think I'm gonna run a poll real quick. I think you're like one of like 2 people watching, if that. But I'm gonna run a poll anyway. So, a new poll. What kind of build should I make? Witchy cottage, Japanese family home, and those are the only options really. I'm gonna open this for like a minute. Excuse me. I like that I can do things like polls now. So, thank you. The world I choose to build my thingy in will depend on the answer, but it's probably one of the last 2. Like the if I do a Japanese build, it will 100% be in Mount Komorebi, and if it's a cottagey one, it's gonna be in Henford on Bagley. And I'm wondering maybe I should load a new save for this because there are very limited plots of land, and especially for specific sizes, and I am using the ones that I wanted. So let's take a look. So this is the current one I have. Japanese family home. Okay. I just want to quickly show you guys what I have. So, because this I built myself a while ago. I built this like when I was still in Japan. So this is sort of this is an existing witchy cottage. So I'm kind of glad you went with Japanese family home because I don't think I've built that yet. Gosh, the loading times in The Sims 4 are ridiculous. Like, I've been playing Baldur's Gate with... Hi, Console Jaguar. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. It's weird. I have that as a tag, like soothing voice, because people kept telling me that, and I just thought, okay, well, if that's how they feel, I should just... Why is there a TV on the floor? Who put that there? I'm sorry, but no. But thank you, I appreciate that. I hate my voice, but... Okay, what is happening here? Oh, okay. Yeah, calm down, everybody. Everybody, calm down. So this is the house I built a while ago. This is my existing witchy cottage. It's also, I feel like I've got a little bit of a cold. Maybe that's why my voice sounds soothing. So it's a nice little 2-story cottage. I love the bee stained glass. It's super cute. I used to play The Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoon a lot back in the day. I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I played a lot of Theme Park back in the day, like way back in the day, and I played Theme Hospital a lot. Also, I just noticed my frame rate is dropping because this game is just really inefficient, graphically speaking. So I'm gonna adjust the settings a little bit so it's not as I'm gonna put it on medium and see what that does. No, I don't want to restart. We'll just keep going as is and see. It seems a little bit better now, but my video still seems a little bit lengthy. So I've got, in addition to the house, I've got a chicken coop and a thingy for the cow, and they're like fenced in, but they like people can get in and out this way. I've got a little garden table thing that's covered. Isn't that cute? Imagine having breakfast out here. I've got a pond with a little place to sit here. Gosh, this game, I think it's the effect, the God rays that are really slowing it down. Let me, I am going to, so many packs. Yeah, these graphics are a little. Let's go with low view distance. And I'll put some edge smoothing. But the God rays are just, I think, really not helpful. So, there's a lot of effects, there's a lot going on in this household, so we're not gonna play this household anyway. Then I've got a little vegetable and fruit garden here with bees, a swing set. I've got a garden shed here. And so here, aside from being like a little workshop area thing, this is really annoying that you can't do anything. It's just decorative. You literally cannot do anything with this massive piece of furniture, which is just another problem I have with The Sims. Then you have this, which actually you can do. You can make flower arrangements, wood carving table, candles. And then the basement, which has the sort of authorized area, which is, I don't know why I have this. This is pointless. This is part of eco living and I don't like it. It doesn't go with the vibe at all. So it's a little mini gym / like reading nook. But then there is this witchy room here with the cauldron. Sure, whatever. Why is there food here? Who left this food here? Why are people so annoying? Who's eating in the magic room? So there's a little wand case here. There's a little bookcase. There's like a cauldron. Like a little sofa so you can study magic here. So that's the little workshop. Oh, there's a little out here. So there's a pet cemetery because we had a dog and a cat and they both died. Chess area, a little campfire here with a barbecue. Just super cute. So then we've got the interior. Got living room. I don't know what this award is for. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why there's cake here. This place really needs to be tidied up. So this is the living / dining room with a crystal ball, because, you know. And then the kitchen. I love this kitchen so much. A little bit retro. It's got a little record player. Incoming ad break. I'm going to snooze that. And little grill thing. I don't know why there's a mic here. There's a lot, because I think we had kids or a kid and they had a lot of hobbies. So there's just stuff, there's crap where I don't want there to be crap. Then we got upstairs. We've got a kids' bedroom. So I think there's 2 kids. Yeah. Little desk, painting corner. Nice bathroom. I love a bathroom with like a center bath. Like to me that is opulence. Because like in movies, they usually have a bathtub in the middle of a room, right? Especially in like fantasy shows and stuff. And like I want a bathtub in the middle of the bathroom, and it's got like a little fireplace so you don't get cold. Little I like putting dividers next to toilets in bathrooms because I'm like, oh, like even if there's like there's no one else there, it's kind of nice to have that, you know. The master bedroom is here. A little bit plain. I don't know why this could. I think there's things here that should not be here. Like this cushion should not be on the floor. I think somebody left it there. I'm more into wide Italian showers. I don't know what Italian showers are like. And then we have a, so here there's like a secret doorway that looks like a bookcase, but really it leads to this ladder to the basement. And the basement is a coffin and a pipe organ because my Sim's husband is a vampire, or at least was. I think he's been cured. Anyway, that's the end of the tour. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Let's get out of here. And let's start building. So we're gonna do a Japanese family home, and I'm gonna just try to go by memory and experience from my time in Japan. I'm not gonna try to look at references or anything. I'm just gonna try to do it the way I remember it. I am probably gonna run a quick break before I start, once I pick the plot and everything, just because otherwise this ad break is gonna run automatically. I'm already regretting ad breaks, guys. Because I don't mind them once an hour, but what annoys me is that there's usually an ad break that I'm forced to take within the first 30 minutes. And that really annoys me. Because I feel like that's way too soon. But I'm going to take it anyway, because it's good to stretch my legs, it's good to give you a chance, and I have to take it at some point. Like I can snooze it, but eventually I have to take it. This is taking way too long, guys. What's happening? What is happening with The Sims 4? I'm glad I did not buy that ranch expansion pack. That's so expensive. 40 euros for an expansion. But it adds quite a bit of gameplay, but not that much, you know? Like I'd rather spend that money on a full game that's actually going to be really fun. Okay, so world. So we're going to put the Japanese house here in Mount Komorebi. Who are the Von Bludens and why have I been playing as them? 40 years not it's a robbery. I know. Should we use this tiny little plot? I feel like it's realistic to make a small house. It's going to be a Japanese house, but 20 by 20 is really small. 20 by 15 is even smaller. But that one's also 20 by 15. So that's what we're going to do. Because I don't want to tear down these existing ones. But this brings me to another complaint about The Sims 4 is they don't give you enough empty plots of different sizes to build on, and sometimes you don't want to like destroy an existing one. You want to add to the world. You don't want to like have to replace stuff, because I actually kind of like some of the like existing builds. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. So we're going to build here. It's going to be small. 20 by 15 is going to be small, so I don't know if it's going to be a family home. It might end up being like a young couple with maybe one child, which actually is basically a family, so. So yeah, it's cute. Probably gonna make it 2 to 3 stories because otherwise, not even gonna be able to fit like a bedroom in here or a bathroom. So I'm gonna just quickly make the outline of it. We're not gonna have a big garden, because this is a small plot of land. There's no room for a big garden. And a lot of Japanese homes, there isn't a whole lot of non-built up space. I was expecting a large jacuzzi mansion. No. Unfortunately, not. Not this time, anyway. But I like the idea of like something like this. Maybe let's make it a little more symmetrical, because we did not make it symmetrical at all. Okay. We have a little bit of it. Let me actually make it a little bit bigger on this side. And then we can make it even bigger on this side. Low ceilings, because in Japan, like, homes do not have high ceilings, as I learned the hard way. I banged my head a lot. However, they are going to be raised, because generally they are raised. Is this even? No, it is not. Okay, I like this already. But yeah, there's not going to be a lot of landscaping with this one. It's going to be pretty simple. Let's put some stairs. What stairs? Not a lot of options with stairs. And you can see they're from different packs. Let's just use these wood grain stairs because they're from this pack, so I know they'll kind of match. Even though I kind of hate doing that, where I'm like always using stuff from the the pack, but just for simplicity. But okay, this is not gonna work. Let's we need to put a door first, I think. I really want to go with like a traditional door. Okay, the ad is going to start soon. Let's take a quick break, and I'll be right back in 3 minutes, okay? Sorry, guys. But it won't be long. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. And so freaking sweaty. I don't know why it's so hot right now. Maybe because it's August. But I should not be sweating this much. Alright, let's go back to The Sims. Let's continue building this house. Also, guys, please feel free to post in the chat. I love chatting with you guys more than this. I like playing The Sims, but I've played The Sims so much that sometimes I'm like, oh, I really want to play The Sims. And I started, I'm like, I'm not saying I'm not enjoying playing The Sims right now, but I enjoy talking with you guys even more. Okay. Which house should we put? I think maybe no. These are without a window thing. These don't seem to have. These have glass, and these are paper. So the paper ones are usually like on the back. So we'll go with this, and then we'll put a bunch of these. These are very I remember these a lot when I lived in Japan. Salut, ça va? Bienvenue. Ce soir, je stream encore en anglais, mais demain, ce sera en français, mais ça te dérange pas. Puisque demain, je vais de base parler 100% en français, il faudrait quand même que quand je fasse des streams en anglais, que j'essaie de parler seulement en anglais, ou quasiment. Alors là, today we're building a Japanese family home in The Sims. And I'm trying to use my own experience of living in Japan to do this. So actually we had a door like this in my last apartment in Japan that looks exactly like that. Like they all look the same pretty much. Excuse-moi, j'ai pas pu entendre, j'avais une pub. Ah non, je suis désolée. Je suis désolée que tu avais une pub. J'ai dit que demain, je vais faire mon stream en français à 100%. Alors ce soir, je fais en anglais. Mais si ça te gêne pas. Okay. So we're in The Sims. We're building a Japanese family home. Okay, so one thing I like to do in The Sims when I'm building, because I really hate the lighting before you've actually built it. Like it's dark and it's like I can't see what I'm building and I'm supposed to be designing this place. So I put in temporary lights that I typically end up replacing. Just so I can see the interior as I'm building it. So I usually put these little subtle saucer lights. There you go. Now we can actually see the interior. I really wish this expansion had futon as beds. So in Japan, in traditional homes, but actually even in a lot of modern homes, people sleep on the floor because there's not a lot of space. So that way you have a room that's where you can put the beds away, basically the futon, which are rolled up mattresses basically. You can put them away, and then you can use that space during the daytime for other things like receiving guests or working or whatever it is, which is a really practical way of using a space because a bed takes up a lot of space. Basically my bedroom here is 80% bed, and then my closet and my vanity. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little balcony here. And then I'm going to add How do I don't even remember. No, I want a deck, not a platform. Ok, pas de problème. Is this a deck? This is a deck, okay. Why is it deleting the door? Oh no, it's not deleting the door. Okay. So I don't want this fence. Can I delete the fence? Remove fence. There we go. And then I can put some stairs. I'm gonna use these stairs, I think, actually, or these. I forgot how to play this game, guys. I don't remember how do I shift? How do I rotate stairs? Why is this game so complicated? Lessons. Build mode. Building. Stairs. Click and drag to rotate the stairs. Seems like a really crappy way to do that, but no, it doesn't seem to work very well. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. We are good. Okay, yeah, that looks authentic. And what we're gonna do is, I'm already kind of gonna work at the exterior. This looks maybe right. No, that's not what I want. Why does this look wrong? Yeah, this looks wrong. Okay, now this looks right. Okay, Yeah, I did it wrong. It's been a while since I played this game. Okay, this looks right. This looks about right. This looks like how I remember, like traditional, because there's always a little bit of space, but not too much. Maybe there. No, it's usually about high enough where you can actually sit. So you can just sit here, for example, if you wanted. Okay. Now let's put that door back. I'm sorry, I deleted the door. I'm also going to be using things from that pack just to keep it. Why am I having all these notifications about chickens? Go away. I'm going to filter by style. Needs a hot tub. Don't worry, we will. I don't know if there's going to be room for a hot tub, actually. I would like there to be a hot tub. I would love there to be some kind of onsen, but maybe on the upper level. So we're going to add another level. Don't you worry. I guess they don't have a style specific, so I'm just gonna tick Snow Escape, and that'll just make things a little bit easier for now. Okay, it's still too high, this room. Okay, now it's right. I'm gonna go with dark wood because that looks more luxurious. Because this is a nice sort of refurbished traditional Japanese home. So I think this door will be just for the we're gonna have a bedroom upstairs. So we're gonna have a we'll figure it out. Let's just start building the upstairs already, actually. So the way I pictured it is these are going to be balconies, and that's just going to be, yeah, I think we've got it. Or the balcony could be in the, no, that's going to be, because then we're going to need two, no, that could be, no, we're going to do the balcony. Like two balconies here and here. What do you think? Do we like that? Do we like that idea? I'm not sold on it yet, but we will see. And while we're at it, I'm gonna add the roof already because then it's there, you know? Is there no roof for this snowy escape? Jesus. See, that's why I don't want to spend 40 euros on an expansion pack, because they don't even have like a little bit of everything, you know? I think we're gonna do I think we can make the roof like Japanese style, so there we go. That is Japanese style, right? I should know. I lived in that country for 11 years. It looks kind of, well, we'll finesse it. We will finesse it. Don't worry. Oh, these are cute. Let's go, oh no, let's go with this, of course. I love these tiles. We're gonna go with blue, because in my experience, a lot of them were blue. Should we? No, it's never that exaggerated. In fact, I'm wondering if it should be a little less. You can also do like this, but we're gonna go with that style. Okay, well, it's starting to take shape. I'm gonna filter again. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, these look the same. These two shades of wood look the same to me. Yet, there are other shades that are missing. Like, and why is this not white? Like, it looks like it should be white, but it's not. Oh, The Sims. Why can't I build a freaking... Oh, I need to place it. That is on me. That is 100% my fault. I think we want to kind of... I want to at least do the sort of basic structure of the house. Today... And then we'll see, are we gonna like do the whole interior? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, should we do a trim? Roof objects? No. What are these? Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. It's more for a temple, but I like it. Should we cover this? But if we cover it, what are we going to cover it with? Are we going to add a roof? Oh, they're different styles. I like the little bit of privacy this gives us and a little bit of shade. So I'm going to go with this and then cover it with something else. I hate how it clips through the roof though. That really bothers me. There's always something with The Sims where it does something like objects interact in a way that I don't like. I'm on the wrong level. No, I'm on the right level. Hello? Okay, there we go. What can we cover that with? Like we're gonna need some kind of roof. But I was thinking like a flat, like let's make it really flat. Maybe, if we can. Can we? We're gonna start with a basic roof and then we'll make it flat, don't you worry. Do not worry. It does not look right. Can we make it like, can we make it match? Like, is there no way to like attach the two? Oh wait, I know. Just have to extend it. See, now it's all, now I don't like it. This game is so full of dilemmas all the time because you have an idea and then you're like, oh, I don't have the things I need to execute it, even though I own like 50 different packs. I'm not feeling this so much. This vibe is wrong. It's wrong. It doesn't go. Look, it just completely messes up the whole style. So I'm gonna delete this roof. I can add floor. That might be better. And then I'll cover the floor with like, let's see if we can actually make that better. Let's see, because this might still be a garbage idea. Okay. I'm not seeing anything I like here. I don't want to put just okay, I like that there's tatami at least, because if we didn't have tatami, this whole venture would be pointless, I think. problem is the floor is so thick, you know? I don't like this. Can we... Oh, we can make it sink in. Oh. Well, this is better. I think. What do you guys think? I kind of want to not look at the grid. Let's, we can't switch to play mode because we don't have character displays, but I don't want to look at the grid because it's looks better indeed. Should we keep this or not? Should we just not have the balconies be covered? I know what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna add another pillar here. Yeah. I don't like it when it just goes straight into the wall like that. I think that's better. Stop moving up. I hate the camera in this. There's so many things I don't like about The Sims. Like, this is why, even if my channel were like a massive channel, I don't think EA would sponsor me ever. I mean, having said that, a lot of EA game changers, the people that EA sponsors and sends codes to promote The Sims, a lot of them complain about the game and the packs, so I imagine a lot of people who work for the Sims team complain. One of my friends actually took a job with them. I think I mentioned this before. It didn't last super long. I think it was a really high pressure job because I think they all have to be on social media and fans can be brutal. Does EA stand for Electronic Aberrations? Pretty much, I think. And that seems apt. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. Like, I've put in The Sims 4 as my regular Tuesday game. I don't know if I can play The Sims 4 every week. But it depends if we switch between like gameplay and not, and maybe we can have a family that we regularly like play with. Okay, let's add some doors, some screens. Okay, should we go with the big one? Yeah. I like this. But we're gonna change to the darker wood. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. This one. Okay, I'm enjoying this a little bit more. This build, as it's starting to come together. Yeah, it's not terrible. What I might do actually is make... I returned to collect my Oppenheimer review by Mystic Xanthia. Oh, hi. Well, I talked about Oppenheimer at the beginning of the stream, but seeing as I made my stream a little bit earlier today, I will give my review again. I loved it. It was great. Brilliant movie. Excellent cinematography. Let me just switch real quick to chatting. There you go. Oppenheimer was amazing. It was long, but it wasn't boring. Like, it is 3 hours long. And, like, if I go see a Marvel movie that's long, I will fall asleep at some point. And I like Marvel movies, but action movies actually make me tired. They make me sleepy. Not too complex. I'm not that big of a thinker during movies, more of an escapism watch. Well, it's not really an escapist movie at all, really. It's a thinker. I'm afraid to say it's very good though. It is very good. Um, the ending, the ending was um, a little bit terrifying. Like the last minute of that movie, like I had, like I was crying, ish. Like I had tears in my eyes because I was like, oh my god. But it isn't. It's super well made. The casting is incredible. The story is really, really interesting. Um, the way it's edited, actually, normally I don't like timelines that jump back and forth. Does that a lot. It does that a lot. But actually, I think it helps. It gave the film an intensity. Because, so what you'd often see, and this is very Nolan, I feel, um, someone would talk about something they're planning on doing, and it would cut back and forth to them actually doing it. So you don't have like the explanation and then them doing the thing, um, or them explaining it and showing it with a voiceover. It's kind of stitched together in a way that keeps the intensity on. Really an excellent film. If you're not big of a thinker during movies, you might want to skip this one. Because Nolan films, some of them are escapist. Like Tenet was pretty awesome. The Dark Knight trilogy. I mean, Interstellar is both depressing and escapist in a weird way. Um, Same with The Martian. Like, no, The Martian is not Nolan. That's Ridley Scott. Forget I said The Martian. Did not mean to besmirch. Hello again. I had to take a fan. Yes, it is hot. We're reviewing Oppenheimer again for Benjamin Ben. I watched Interstellar. That one confused me, but I'm a sucker for film soundtracks. Okay, Interstellar has the best score of probably any movie ever. It is incredible. The Interstellar soundtrack is just mind blowing. Yeah, the ticking clock. Jeez, that. Like, I would sometimes listen to it at work while editing something or writing something, and having that ticking clock and I was like, oh my gosh, this editing job is so intense. Like, it is the most intense editing I've ever done in my life. Like the world depended on me editing this piece of writing. Yeah, Interstellar rocks. I love that movie. I love the soundtrack even more than the movie itself. The movie is excellent, but the soundtrack alone I could listen to all the time. The movie is a little depressing at times. That's kind of one of the issues. Yeah, I have a focus playlist, mainly film scores. Yeah, totally. On that note, also by Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer composed the Interstellar soundtrack, I believe. Um, I know this is a film that's very divisive, mostly hated on, but Dark Phoenix, X-Men Dark Phoenix, I actually really liked that movie. A lot of people hated it. I loved it. It's one of my, if not my favorite X-Men movie. And the soundtrack, which is also Hans Zimmer, is amazing for that. Like, 10 out of 10 recommend that score. It's also very dramatic. It's also got some really unusual sounds, and it's also very intense at times. I love it. I listen to it every single day. But I know that movie, a lot of people hated it. Yeah, really. A lot of people hated that movie. A lot of people didn't notice the soundtrack because they hated that movie, but the soundtrack is excellent. And there's even like a new album that came out that's like Dark Phoenix Experiments, I think it's called, or and it's a bunch of like music that didn't make it into the film, and it's really interesting. I started listening to that and I was like, oh, this is really cool, because that movie, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Dark Phoenix saga from X-Men. I've read the original comic series. I've watched the animated version of that. I watched all the X-Men movies. Hated the way they did the Dark Phoenix in the first trilogy. But Dark Phoenix, the most recent X-Men movie, I think, or mostly recent, was excellent, in my opinion, because what they did was they still took the whole concept of the Phoenix and Jean Grey, but they really made it psychological in a way that they didn't take out the sci-fi and the fantasy elements of it. Like, they kept all that, but they also added this whole psychological aspect of it. And Sophie Turner, who I'll admit I do not think is the greatest actress of our generation by any stretch of the imagination. She was good in Game of Thrones, but she wasn't one of the best in that series, let alone, in general. She played that role quite well. I would even say very well. So I recommend Dark Phoenix. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. I have it on 4K Blu-ray. I like it so much, and I've watched it multiple times. And it's kind of my comfort movie in a way. I mean, it's one of my comfort movies when sometimes I just need, when I'm overwhelmed and I have a lot of conflicting feelings, like I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm upset. That movie is actually a really good outlet for me. I have other comfort films. I mean, what are you doing a rewatch without me to be alone? Okay. Will do. I have like comfort films that are films that you watch when you just want to, when you just like you just want to feel good. Like, it's a familiar film, like comedies, a lot of films like Practical Magic is a good comfort film for me. Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, good comfort film. Those films are comforting. But Dark Phoenix is more like I have a lot of rage inside and a lot of feelings I don't know what to do with. I'm going to watch this movie and it's going to help me move past it. And it really does. It really does. And the soundtrack is a huge part of it. So I know you were asking for a review of Oppenheimer, and somehow I gave you a review of Dark Phoenix. I have not seen The Greatest Showman. Here's the thing. I have this weird relationship with musicals where I love some musicals to death, and other musicals I am not interested in at all. The Greatest Showman, never felt any interest or pull towards that film. I've never felt any interest in seeing Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton. I haven't seen it. I haven't, like, it's because they have the the filmed stage version on Disney Plus. I think I haven't watched it. I'm not a big fan of American history, to be honest. I had to study it when I was in America, and I hated it. Haven't seen Hamilton. I don't know if I will like it. I think Hamilton is so hyped up that I think it's probably a little bit overrated. But other musicals I love, and actually, what's the name of the composer who did Hamilton? Who's also in it? What's the name of that guy? Yes, Miranda, something Miranda. Carlos Miranda, or anyway, he also did the music for Encanto, that Disney movie that came out during the pandemic. I don't even like Disney movies that much, Lin Manuel Miranda, that's the one. Thank you. Thank you for Googling it. Um, I absolutely loved Encanto. I actually watched it, I think it was like the day I came back from the hospital after surgery. Not like it wasn't immediately. I spent a day in the hospital or a couple of days in the hospital. I can't even remember. Usually when I'm in the hospital recovering from surgery, couldn't tell you how many days I stayed in the hospital because I'm still out of it. I don't think I stayed very long. I think it was like 2 days max. But I really can't remember. Maybe it was 3. Anyway, doesn't matter. When I got home, I remember watching Encanto because I wanted something like nice and easy. And I wanted to watch something that my boyfriend wasn't interested in because my boyfriend does not really watch Disney films. Or my ex-boyfriend. Because this was back when I lived in Japan. And so I watched. Being out of it is the best date. What else are you going to do, bedbound? Well, I don't like being out of it. I really hate being out of it. I am someone who likes to feel in control, or at least in control of myself. I don't need to be in control of the situation. What I need to be, though, is like in control of my faculties. That's why when they give me strong painkillers, I try not to take them. I take like the mildest painkillers they've got because I don't like being totally out of it on painkillers. Absolutely hate that so much. So when I got home, I watched Encanto, and I fell in love with that movie. And the music is so good. The music is amazing. Like, really great soundtrack. I'm straight edge subconsciously because of Control. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So straight edge means you don't drink alcohol, no drugs, nothing, right? Do you drink coffee? Like, there's totally nothing that might influence your... Exactly, not even caffeine. Huh. Well, good for you. I mean, not me. It's not for me. I do like... hello. But everything in moderation. I still need to be in control of what's going on. That's why I never get drunk. Like, I'll drink and get tipsy at most. But once I get to tipsy, I will immediately stop drinking pretty much because I do not like more. I don't like to get past that point. Well, coffee is a weird one. I was an insanely bouncy kid and now I'm calm and I'm keeping it like that. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's good that you're so self-aware because that's something that's really important. Curious to try some teas. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of different teas and some of them are not very strong, and even like strong teas are usually not as strong as coffee, so yeah, I highly recommend you check out tea. I like tea, especially in winter, and I like iced tea in the summer. All right, shall we jump back into the game? Okay, I feel bad now. Why do you feel bad? Benjamin, I just noticed you're not hijacking the stream. You're the only one chatting right now. We are chatting. I will always give priority to the chat over whatever game I'm playing. So if people are chatting, I will chat with you, and I'm really happy to chat with you. So do not feel bad at all. I'm really happy you're participating. If you want to support the stream, feel free to give me an Amazon Prime subscription if you have one. But you're already supporting the stream just by chatting. Like, that's great. Oh, it's like the bot read my mind. Yes, shameless plug. I have to do these because otherwise, like, people will forget. I have to guilt people into doing them. I have to beg for money. Give me your Amazon Prime, please. All right. Shall we go back to the game? Or do you want to chat some more? Because I'm okay with either. The mind control bot, yes, telepathically. connected to me. Better to do it on Twitch than at Bruxelles Nord. Poor people. Oh, you mean begging? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not that, I'm not in that bad a situation by any means. What games do you play? Well, right now I'm playing The Sims 4, or I was. I also like to play indie games. I like to play really simple games in terms of like graphics and stuff, and not because I prefer those games, but because I'm playing on a Mac. And it's good to keep it simple so my computer does not freak out, because I'm streaming and playing all from one machine. That's why my stream does not always look super smooth or super high res. I don't have a separate webcam. I have a separate microphone, and that's it. It is pretty basic right now. But you know, once subscriptions start pouring in and all that, I will be looking to upgrading my equipment. I am looking to upgrade my equipment at some point, but right now I can't really justify it because it's expensive. I would like to get a webcam, at least like an external webcam. But the problem is my computer is freaking out already most of the time when I'm streaming. And then my internet connection isn't great, like the upload speed is not great. So even if I get a better camera, you're not going to see a huge difference, I think. It's really the lens is going to make a difference. But the camera itself is, the feed is not going to be like, it's not going to be like 60 frames per second and all that, I'm afraid. Which is probably for the best. It's probably a good thing that I'm a little bit blurry. Like, built-in filter. Tomorrow, by the way, so tomorrow I will be streaming, Totally Disagree. Oh, that's very sweet of you. But you haven't seen me without the blurriness. So another 60 frames per second is the max supported on Twitch anyway, I guess. Yeah, it is. But there's no way I can even get to that. Another reminder that tomorrow I will be streaming in French. Yes, there is. I'm also on social media. I'm on Instagram and stuff. You can follow me on there if you want. My Instagram is linked on my channel. I mainly post the same selfie over and over, really. I mean, it's not the exact same selfie, but it might as well be. You can see like an evolution of me just looking the same throughout history. Just doing the same selfie as the years go by. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Sonia, for the link. That's my Instagram. Feel free to add me on there. So tomorrow I will be playing a new game that I'm super excited to play, which is Spiritfarer. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a small indie game, but basically you're someone who transports souls to the afterlife. And it seems, I've heard very good things about it. It seems like right up my alley. But I will be playing that game in French tomorrow. And I will be speaking in French tomorrow the whole time. So if you don't speak French, as much as I would appreciate you watching me, you might find it boring. If you do speak French, though, I would love it if you were there and engaged in the chat and everything, because I would love to chat with you. So, shall we get back to The Sims? I'll keep an eye on the chat anyway, so I'm not going anywhere. Keep typing in the chat. So what I was thinking about doing here is maybe adding a little bit of a backyard. Like we could either do it like this or just even more, you know? It's gonna mess up the roof I've got. Unless I leave it like that. But that looks lopsided, I don't like it. Yeah. We'll just change the roof to actually match. This camera annoys me so much, the way it just moves up and down. Especially on a Mac, it's kind of annoying because I'm using Magic Mouse, which is great for standard Mac things, but for games is incredibly annoying. Because there's basically, it's two buttons, but not really. Back to Lurk, got to do something. Okay. See you around. Don't go forever. But it's great chatting with you. That command should do something. I deleted that command. Hydrate. Thank you. I will drink water. I feel like when it's hydrate, I should drink water. And I think that's part of the reason why last night I did not sleep well, because I was dehydrated, I think. I'm still really hot though. I'm gonna drink more water. I'm gonna probably finish this glass. Also, apologies for my terrible manicure at the moment, where I've got 3 nails because the others broke. I've got an appointment at the nail salon tomorrow to address this problem. However, so I specifically booked my appointment with the best person they have at that nail salon, the one that I know will always do an amazing job. Ideally, for each sip of alcohol, you need to take 1 or 2 sips of water. Okay, that's good to know. I will try to do that. I mean, I have 1 glass of water for 1 glass of wine, and the glass of water is much bigger than the glass of wine. So as long as I finish the glass of water, and if I finish the glass of wine, then I should be good. So I booked it specifically, you know, I chose tomorrow because that was the only time I could find availability with the one person who always does an amazing job. And I noticed today they switched it to somebody else. And the person they switched it to is the person who did my nails last time and who fucked it up. So hopefully she won't do that again. I did go and have them fix it last time a little bit. So maybe they'll do a better job this time. If they fuck it up, I'll definitely complain and have them redo it. I hope they don't though. I hope they just do it right the first time. Oof, I think drinking that water is actually making me sweat, which is not a good thing, because if drinking water immediately makes you sweat, that means you're dehydrated. Usually, because it means you're too hot and your system that cools you down is not working properly, and you need the water in order for it to be working properly. I think it's just because it's too hot and I've been sweating a lot. So I'm gonna drink more water. Thank you for reminding me to drink. All right. So what do we think of this place right now? I am not feeling this decking. Like, it's the level is not right. I'm gonna remove this. And I'm wondering if I should... No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh no, I did not want to do that, no. Like, I'm sorry, but why does this clip into the roof? It reminds me of the time we had a party on the beach during a school trip. We were all drinking unreasonably, but I was the only one not having a hangover just because I drank a whole bottle of water before going to bed. That's smart. See, now I have to make the roof all tiny so that this doesn't clip into it, and this really annoys me. Like, Sims team, fix your game. Like, now the roof looks wrong. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what, this thing is causing more problems than it's worth. So we're gonna go back to the original roof and just delete this crap. Oh, crap, it just deleted the whole thing. Can you please only delete the part I remove spandrel? There we go. I think it's gonna look better like that. No, come on. Don't be so annoying. Remove spandrel. Remove spandrel. I will put in. Actually, I'm gonna put these columns like all over because I really like the look of them. But after I've removed the maybe just remove those panels and use wooden floor as a ceiling on the balconies. I tried. That's what I did. That's what I did, and it's terrible. Like, even with the panels are the only reason I wanted to do it in the first place. I didn't care much for hello, can I move you? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, good. So what I want to do is I literally want to do these. Oh, no, crap. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Jesus Christ. This game is really not, like, it just really needs to be, like, they need a new version of The Sims. The problem is, I spent so much money on this game that I don't want to buy another Sims game. You know what I mean? And start over. At this point, I'm so committed to this one. But it needs a full overhaul. And I think they're just, like, at this point, it needs a new engine. And so it's not worth it for them to, like, constantly be updating this. Do you see what I'm going with here? Why do I keep having to do that manual, like pick up a new one each time? Shouldn't have to do that. I don't like that one over on that side. Taking that. I might take out the other ones as well. Like the two here, because they're kind of useless. Yeah, see now it's starting to come together. Oh, wait. We need to have it go all the way down. Yeah, this is nice. Can we do anything with this? Not really. Oh, on the interior we could. Yeah. Do you see? Like that. Except I don't think I like that. So I think we're gonna remove it. Ah, no, 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 no. Okay, I don't know what I just... There we go. Okay. I think this is looking better, right? So now some doors. Is this not wide enough? Okay, it is here. So on this side it's gonna be like that. Actually, can we do it on both sides, please? Why? Why is it only working on why? What is blocking it? Oh, I've got another ad break. Insufficient wall height. Oh. There we go. I think that ought to fix it. Yes. Okay. This isn't so bad. And then we're gonna have a yeah. Hmm. Let's do a little deck. Is this a deck? No, this is a deck. Never know which one is a deck or not. Can you remove the fence though, please? Yeah. Can we put the door back in? Yeah. There we go. I want to use the same stairs. Can I use the same stairs? Yes. Oh, wait, wait, wait. I don't like them sticking out. Perfect. Not a whole lot of a backyard here, but okay, ads are gonna go off, so I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be right back. Oh no, bye, Seigneur. I totally missed you going to bed. I hope you're still here. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow in French. I hope you will be there. So tomorrow's gonna be earlier. Remember, tomorrow we're starting at 7, and we're gonna see how a 7 p.m. Start goes. Might stick to that from now on, if it works. You guys can hear me, right? I don't have ads rolling on top of me. I hope not. I'm still experimenting with these ads and everything. At some point, if it becomes a problem, I'm gonna stop. But it does force me to take breaks, which I definitely need to take because sometimes I just go on for too long. I'll be there. Good night. Bonne nuit. See you tomorrow. So I'm not gonna stream super late tonight. Part of the reason I started earlier so I could finish earlier because it's been like I just did not sleep well last night. Welcome back, Ben. Good to see you again. I totally understand the whole like being tech support. I used to do that to a certain extent, and I'm glad I no longer am doing that at all. For people who do not like being tech support. I remember having to teach my dad how to how to boot up his computer and shut it down so he could play solitaire. Like I literally had to he had to take notes. Like you press this button, then this button, because this was back in the day when like we had this big old massive thing with a big button that you press, like a big massive button, and it was like turn on the monitor, turn on the computer, you know, turn on this, turn on that. It was those were more complicated times, really. People say the past were simpler times. They were not. They are lying. They are misremembering, because I remember teaching my dad how to turn his computer on and shut it down so many times. And this is Windows 95, which was fairly straightforward. Windows 95 was one of the easiest to understand versions of Windows, in my opinion. And he had to take notes and everything. He still couldn't do it right. He still had to ask me. Eventually he figured it out. He had to for his work, but yeah. He enjoyed playing solitaire on the computer a lot though, but he also liked playing solitaire manually, like with real cards. And I never got into that, but I kind of wish I did, because it seems like a good way to kill time. But I guess nowadays we have so many things to kill time with. Like I'm rarely bored. I'm rarely bored enough that I'm going to play a card game by myself. Like I can think of much more interesting ways to spend my spare time. I raised my grandfather buying the latest iPhone, getting a negative picture viewer with the old yellow video output cable, and then asking me, oh, I think I know what you mean. Wow. Yeah, that sounds worse. But your grandfather's probably the same age as my dad would have been. Remember yellow, white, red, good old time. Yeah. Well, okay, let's get back to that build. And we can keep chatting though. Please keep chatting. I will be chatting with you. I just want to get to a certain point in the build before I call it a night. I think I'm going to stream for like 15 more minutes. And that'll be it for tonight. Just so I can kind of rest, because tomorrow I'm kind of nervous. Let's discuss types of wood for your stairs, okay? Recoucou, pas de problème. Bienvenue de retour. This wood seems like it doesn't match that wood, right? The problem is, for whatever reason, you cannot change the color of stairs like you can other things. You have to like literally replace the whole frickin' thing. And I know why it's not the right shade of wood. It's because it's from a different pack. Because The Sims does not like to make packs match. It likes to do just totally different shades of wood that do not match. And it is really annoying that way. Could we do these types of stairs? Are these stairs better? I just don't understand why you can't change the color of stairs once they're in. Like, that makes no sense. But I think these are going to be even worse color-wise. OP generation failed, whatever that means. Yeah, these are totally wrong. These are totally wrong. I didn't realize they had that little design on the side. Is there a theme to this? Yeah, we're making a Japanese family home. Realism? Realism is not really the theme, but I'm trying to base this a little bit on my experience of living in Japan and seeing an actual Japanese house. So I kind of wanted to go with a semi-traditional style. So yes, it is realistic in that way. What's this? This might be nice here. Maybe two of them. What do we think? They don't have futons. I had this whole big monologue about futons at the beginning of the stream and how I really wish they had futons because that would make the space so much more efficient. But they do not, because they are annoying like that. Because this is The Sims. Like, I don't know why they didn't think, oh, futons would be an amazing addition to this pack. Because this pack is like Japanese themed and futons would really be both a practical and a fun and authentic addition to the game. Because imagine, like, they could roll away their beds and not have to, like, have them take up, like, half the room. Let's see. I'm gonna put too many windows. Please tell me about the difference between futons and the Western bed, how it feels. Not gonna lie, I prefer a Western bed. I slept on a futon the first 6 months, 3 months? September, October, December, 3 months. The first 3 months I was in, it felt like 6 months. I slept on a futon. It was okay. It's not here's the thing about futons. Futons are comfortable if it's on tatami. Because tatami makes it it makes the floor breathable and a little more, and softer. Tatami is really nice to walk on and it's fine to sleep on. It's cooler, it's nicer. If you sleep on a futon on wooden floors or just like Western style floors, it's less comfortable. It's immediately less comfortable. Like, you really feel the difference. There's a softness to tatami that there isn't with that. Okay, we're gonna need stairs to go from like one level to the other. How about having like external stairs sounds like a terrible idea. I'll put the stairs here. I feel like on the inside, I want to use like softer wood, like not the dark wood. Why are you only letting me put stairs here? That makes no sense. But I don't like this incredibly grainy. I'm gonna go with this. It feels weird to have the stairs face that way. Like, No, what are you doing? Not this game. This game is really testing my patience. Just delete. Delete these stupid stairs. I hate that when it's automatic, it really just is bad. Okay, that's better. Right? Go through the door. It's more efficient. You don't have to go around to go up. Are we gonna put a wall? Should we enclose? No, I don't want to put a wall because then it's gonna, like, there's the window here, and we can using that space under the stairs seems more. Unless we could do, yeah, we could do this actually. Oh no, but I don't want the stairs fully. Do I? No. Let's undo. Not that experienced in The Sims. I dabbled in Sims 2. Yeah, Sims 2 is like 20 something years ago almost. The Sims Urbs on GameCube, yeah. And The Sims Urbs, like all the console games until The Sims 4 were not the full version of The Sims. They were some like, they had like Sims elements, but they were, you couldn't like do all the things you would normally do in The Sims. Okay, I think the stairs here are fine for now. Oh no, they lead to the balcony. We don't want that. Ugh, that's why they were facing the other way. Now I understand. Okay, let's... This way? This might be the best compromise, yeah. Let's do it like this, and then we can do the wall thing. I wish there was a way you could just have the wall, like, just go... You know what I mean? Like, not... Like, I want to just cover this part under the stairs. I don't want to cover the stairs themselves. Why can't you let me do that, Sims? Why do you hate me? Is there no way to do that? Half wall? No. Okay, so it's either no wall at all, because it's weird having this free standing wall, or a wall that closes in the stairs. What do we think? I don't really like either option, to be honest, but them's the breaks. I also don't like the stairs here. I think it's just an ugly place for them. But we're just very limited on space. I think I'm gonna go with the wall. I do not like the railing at all. How do I remove the railing? No! Okay, yeah, we'll do the wall option. It's not ideal. It is not ideal. But we have to do what we can with what we've got. And these are the cards we've been dealt. It's not my style. I know, it's not my style either. But our options are limited. Unless, hang on, I have an idea. I have a possible compromise. Oh crap, what are you doing? I'm just deleting the whole thing. Okay. Stairs are always a problem in The Sims. How about it's a wider staircase? Does that make it better or worse? I feel like I'm at the opticians, like testing on lenses. Is this better or worse? Now, is this better or worse? You know, when they switch the lenses? This is how I feel about this build. And we're at the point where it's like, it's neither better nor worse. It's kind of like, I don't know. Both are bad. And this does not help. Yeah, this makes things worse. But this... Oh, we can't have the door and the thing? Oh, well, that's annoying. I really like the thing on top of the door. That's a luxury in The Sims I don't have. What? Having to choose between two things? Is this better? Like, at least this, we can do something with this space. I'm prepping a move and picking paint or a bed. I don't like the stairs here. We're gonna not have the wall. Do not like the wall. I don't like these stairs. I hate these stairs. But I think when they're wider, it's better. Or it's worse. It's worse. It's worse. You know what? We're just gonna leave it like this, because whatever. I don't care anymore. We're gonna do a little half wall, because I don't like... No, I said a half wall. Half wall. This is not a half wall. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you a half wall? No, I don't think so. You're not a half wall. You do not look like a half wall. So, go away. I'm gonna use... I wish they didn't overlap like that. I hate it. I hate this. You know how much I hate this? This really, really bothers me. Like, I feel like I just am never happy. It's little things like this that make me hate The Sims. Not seeing result before deciding on it, I meant. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't like this. And I don't like the color, but I can't change it because it's stairs. Ugh. You know what? Should I just make this whole thing not very childproof? I hate these stairs. These stairs are really killing the whole vibe. I don't like the placement of the stairs. I don't like any of it. No me gusta. Where can I put the stairs? Because there's no space here, unless they're literally like right in the middle. So they have to be either on this side or that side or both. You know what? I'm gonna give up on the stairs for now and just do the exterior walls. I went to Swiss Sense Sunday for that bed and got an offer for $4K on a box spring plus 2 nightstands, but I do get a 20% discount. I don't know what Swiss Sense is. Is it a furniture store? I mean, I'm guessing. 4,000 euros on a box spring plus 2 nightstands. A bed store, okay. That's a lot, but I guess it's not that much if it's a really good mattress. And 2 nightstands, if they're nice, actually that's not so bad. That's pretty nice. I just get pretty much all my furniture from IKEA, so I'm used to spending a lot less. Like with 4K at IKEA, I could just furnish my whole apartment. I probably did. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just finish the exterior, and I think that'll be it. Because I am. Oh, let's put some tatami down. Not. Oh, actually, one thing we need to do, absolutely need to do, is a little genkan. We need a little genkan. A platform tool. What is this? Square room, okay. Will it let us do a genkan? What are you doing? What is this? What are these shenanigans? Why do you hate me? Okay, that's better. Now, will it let us put the door? Yes. Okay, we've got a door. That's good. Let's change it to being darker. This one. So now we have a genkan, which in Japan a genkan is like this like sunken, it's like the entrance basically, and it's usually a sunken part of the floor where that's where you're still allowed to have shoes, and you put them away in that space. I took over the living room from the girl. What girl? With the bed and desk space where I would be 80% of the time, and I'm not looking that much at the expense. Alright, it's nice. The previous owner, okay, got it. Platform trims. Why are these platform trims? That's not what I want. No. No, why are you so weird? Okay, that's something. So yeah, usually in a Japanese home, when you enter, you come in and you're in this little space, and usually there's like a shoe cabinet, if you're lucky, next to that or in that space where you put your shoes in and then you step up. But you're only allowed to wear shoes in these sunken parts. There really should be one on the opposite side. Maybe we should have it go all the way across, actually. That would make sense. No, we will not, because the backyard will have its own like little slippers, outdoor slippers here. That's usually how it works. But we could make it go all the way across. That would be kind of cool. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, then we have to redo the door, and it might not let us. It might not like the fact that now it's like half up, half not up. I don't even know words anymore. So we may need to switch door styles. Let's put this kind of door. Yeah. Does this have glass? It should. Because that one is exposed. Oh, it does let us use this. Okay, perfect. We'll use this. Okay, for once, it actually worked. Okay, now let's do the trim. Perfect. Okay, I'm starting to like this place. Now let's just paint the exterior. And then we'll oh wait, we need floors. Exterior floors. I like that they only have one type of floor with this pack. Like, that's a little cheap, I think. Okay, but I like this wood a lot, so we're gonna use that here as well. And here. Lovely. Do we have any special walls with Snowy Escape? No, nothing. No, we do. Okay, never mind. Spoke too soon. Okay, what are the options here? 'Cause I'm not really feeling these. Are these tiles? Yeah, these are tiles. No, these aren't tiles. No, they look like bricks, I guess. Okay, this is definitely wrong. Will this work? Or is this more interior? Looks kind of nice though. Not gonna lie, this looks kind of nice. Thank you for the follow. Wow, that was loud. Thank you for the follow, Guval. Actually getting to the end of the stream, but don't worry because I'll be back tomorrow. Hello, it's me, Blaine. Hello. Oh my God. Hi. How are you? I can't believe you're here, and I'm just about to end my stream. How dare you? How dare you show up now? The hour is late. I'm surviving well. I don't like this. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing good. Doing good. Went to see Oppenheimer today, which was actually really good. But thank you so much for the follow, and it's great to see you. Like, I want more news from you. I want to hear like what you've been up to and everything. And annoyingly, I'm coming to the end of my stream. And so tomorrow I'm streaming again, but tomorrow I'm streaming in French, and I'll be streaming an hour earlier. But on Thursday I'll be streaming again at around this time. Look good, and it's good to see and hear you. Yeah, it's great to see you. I mean, I don't see you, I just see text, but it's good that you're here. It's kind of weird. It feels a little uneven that I'm talking to you and you're not, I can't see you, but you can see me. Almost kind of creepy, actually. Oh my gosh, so, you know what? Brittany Powell has recorded my 2 of my alerts on this channel. So, people who subscribe for 6 months or more get to hear an alert by Brittany. Well, it plays for the whole channel when it happens on the stream. And people who subscribe at tier 3, there's a different alert for that. I'm not asking you to subscribe at any of those tiers, or like for 6 months, so you literally just arrived. Yeah, I asked her on a whim because it's really difficult to find like audio stuff to use for this. And a lot of it, like there's copyright issues and stuff. I do use sound bites from Xena mainly. But I was like, I want something special, you know? So my subscriber badges as well, which someone designed for me, Punep, who I don't know if she's still around. She designed these awesome badges for people when they're subscribers. If you're between 1 and 2 months subscribed, you get the Hestian Virgin tiara as a badge, and you're a Hestian Virgin. If you are 3 to 5 months, you get the Amazon mask. And hi, Al-Mali, welcome. Everybody's showing up just as I'm about to end the stream. Okay, let's very quickly, I want to just look at the house I built from the exterior. Just everything is looking okay-ish for now. Still very much a shell. We're gonna save. Thank you. This hair is a wig. I like to wear a wig when I stream because it takes the effort out of doing my hair for the stream. Also, it looks nice. But thank you. Okay, so let's go to full screen. All right, full screen. So, Blaine, yeah, when you are at 3 to 5 months subscribed, you get an Amazon mask, and when you are 6 months plus, you get a Valkyrie helmet as your badge, and yeah, then you get the Brittany Powell. So I asked her like, hey, would you mind recording something for me? And she was like, okay, and she did it. And then I asked her, could you record something else for me as well? And she was like, she did reply, and I was like, oh crap, she's fed up. And then she replied the next day. She was like, I just saw this, I'm so sorry. And she sent the recording immediately. So everybody, thank you guys so much for being here. Do you stream every day at the same time? Not every day, not at the exact same time. Usually I am Mondays through Thursdays. I usually stream. I'm usually here at this time, but I start between 8 and 9 p.m. So it's now 2 hours and 20 minutes of my stream. I started 2.5 hours ago-ish. Tomorrow I'm starting earlier because tomorrow I'm doing my very first stream in French. And I will be doing streams in French once a week, every Wednesday. If you speak French, please come along. If you don't speak French and you want to learn French, come along too. If you want to just watch and not understand a word we say, that's cool too. I'm not going to stop you. In fact, I will welcome you. But oui, moi aussi, Punep. Trop hâte. So tomorrow is my very first official. I did a French stream last week because I had a lot of viewers who are French speakers, and I was like, okay, let me just switch to French. So I switched to French halfway, but it wasn't the full stream, and I kind of felt a little awkward for doing that. So tomorrow is my first official weekly French stream, and I'm super, super excited, and I'm playing Spiritfarer. I don't know if you know it. It's been on my wish list forever. It's on sale on Steam at the moment, so I just went and got it, and I cannot wait to play it tomorrow in French. It's going to be awesome. I hope you will join me. If you want to join my Discord so you can keep up with my schedule and everything. So my schedule on Discord is localized to your time zone. So if you go on there, you will see whatever time it is for you when I'll be streaming. And I put updates on there, and we chat and do things. It's still a relatively quiet Discord because it's very new. But I hope that you guys will make it more chatty and friendly. And I'm always on there, so I'm very much present. I'm the most present of anyone on that Discord. I hope that will change eventually. Not that I will be less present, but that everyone else will be more present. But yeah, if you give me a follow on Discord, if you come to my Discord server, then you'll be able to keep up with all the latest. I will be streaming it on Thursday in English around the same time. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm not streaming. Though, who knows? Maybe I'll do a little bonus stream. Sometimes I like to do those. So yeah, if you give me a follow, you will get the alerts, especially if you've turned alerts on. If you've turned them off, then you won't get alerts. Also, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription you want to give to me, then I will gladly take it. Subscriptions are always super welcome and help me to continue to make this channel a thing that I can prioritize and put time and effort into. But mostly I do it because I love hanging out with you guys. So I hope you all have an amazing, amazing evening. It's been so great hanging out with everybody. I am still not sure how I feel about this build in The Sims. So every Tuesday I'm going to be streaming The Sims until I decide to stop streaming The Sims every Tuesday and do something else on Tuesdays. But for now, Tuesday is Sims Day. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, day, whatever time it is where you are. Blaine, so great to catch up, even briefly. I hope you will come back. Yeah, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for the follow. It makes me really happy that you're here. And Almali, thank you also for the follow. And yeah, I will see you all very soon, I hope.